you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often...
Tonight.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one. Remember, going into hostile territory.
And he'll get him. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Raheem Mostert, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 22 carries, 88 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun handoff to Henry.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chuck Clark, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Burrow.
Over the middle, caught by Mims.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Our game, the Titans and Bills, the first of 2 on this Monday night in Week 2. We'll see the Vikings and Eagles set to kick off in the nightcap right around 8:30 Eastern. Stay tuned for that.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. He'll find Royce Freeman, the running back.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Burrow. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Now they'll look to Willis to throw. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Here's Mostert.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
One more time with Mostert.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Raheem Mostert
with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter.
And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 22, Burrow. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's Burrow. Man open is Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete to the tight end, Akins.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now it's Burrow.
Throw left side, taken in by Mims.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So here are the Bills to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. On 1st down, Willis. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
The Bills at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean. Business.
A good throw there, and this is a quarterback who's still just getting his feet wet, obviously. And by most accounts, last week played okay in the victory. But I want to know, Charles, what was your impression of his play last week?
Brandon, I think a lot of teams will be happy with okay, and early on, it's less about how many touchdowns did he throw, but did he not throw interceptions? Did he handle adversity? Did he handle the huddle? Those types of things. That's what people are looking for.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Bills will add on to their lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Going deep for Hopkins. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 70.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Sliding out of the pocket.
He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Meanwhile, Willis throw into the hands here of Hardman. On the move past the 40. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play that time. Catch and run, and the Bills will move the chains. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Willis looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Willis to throw once more. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
3rd and goal, Willis. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Henry up the middle. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On the give, this is their fullback. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, here's Burrow. And this completes to Henry over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. He finds Hopkins complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll start with a short field following that turnover as they look for points here before the break. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now Willis on 1st and 10.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Gano's kick is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So we're at halftime. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a first down.
Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Once again, it's Mostert.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Willis.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Willis hits the turf, sliding down and picking up the first.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Willis now off of play action.
On the move to his left.
That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Burrow. Able to connect with Mims. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down carry for Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Henry again on 2nd down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Here we go. Option play, Burrow holding on to it.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Joe Burrow,
a 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bills offense back out onto the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
They'll roll him out right.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down.
It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Willis will look to throw it.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
Flush to his right.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Gets this to Ertz.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
A Burrow's throw here caught by Mims.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw.
And this one complete again to Mims.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A handoff running left, Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
61 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And the busy night for Henry continues. He juked him, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. They'll run it here with Pirine. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Samaje Pirine, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15.
Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd down, here's Mostert again.
And he is going to get this close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the Titans 38. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with Balazs.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 24. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
2nd down at 5. They'll run right side with Mostert.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Here's Mostert.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Bills are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw, Burrow. Across the middle, he finds Robinson. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To Henry.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Burrow. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. A final shot now for Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now